All right, all right, all right. I want to work on today. I had this like idea for a video game. I don't really know if I'm gonna make it, but I do want to at least like solidify the idea in my head a little bit. And I feel like the way to go about that is trying to figure out if I like the art direction that's in my head. So I used to play this game. It's called Liquid War. It was like the only fun game that came was like distributed in Linux distros. Liquid War. Wars? No, okay, this is the game. And the game was essentially like you have like this blob and you kind of like control the blob with your cursor. And if you can get like behind the other blob, if you're like moving in like in opposite directions, you like run into each other and you kind of like consume each other at some rate, right? Like kind of like equivalent. But if you get like behind the guy and you're pushing towards him and he's walking away from you, you like eat him way faster, right? And so the game is kind of like managing this like clump of goo and trying to like completely consume the other clump of goo. And I thought it was like pretty fun. And for a while I've been like, I kind of like miss this game a little bit. I'm like, what would like a version of this game look like if I were to make something today? And I was like, how do you make it like 3D? And I've been kind of like struggling with that concept of like, what does like a 3D version of this look like? Yesterday I watched this video about like ant colonies, ant colony simulation game. This thing probably similar, not this video exactly, but probably the same guy. Oh my god, I don't want to watch your fucking ad. I don't want to watch your fucking ad. Uh, something that looked like this, right? And the idea here is he's like simulating ants, where the ants like try to find some food, they like drop a trail of shit, and they like bring it back, whatever. And I was like watching kind of the end state he ended up at. Is this? This isn't the guy. This isn't the guy, but it, like there was like a similar video where it looked the way his like simulated ants were moving looked like looked kind of like fluid like, right? Which kind of like gave me an idea of like you could have like armies of little guys that follow some sort of like rules to like move towards something, right? And so I was kind of imagining like the game could be you have like a little guy, right? You have a little guy that I don't know what he's gonna look like yet, but he's got like a sword and a shield, right? This is like what I'm imagining right now. A little guy with a sword and a shield. And he's like really stupid, right? He's not like the brightest guy in the world. Sounds like an RTS. Yeah, it does feel like it's moving in that direction. And he's like a little loyal soldier of some army, right? And he's like, just one little guy in like some like big ass, you know, big ass world. And maybe the world has like obstacles or whatever, something, right? And my thought is like maybe there's like some commander of this army, some like another little ugly stupid guy. He's sitting over here, but he's like the king, right? So he's got like a crown and like he's got like a controller is kind of like the idea, a little joystick that he's like wiggling around, right? And the joystick like controls like a robot or like a drone or something. Some sort of drone that like flies around and like drops food on the ground, right? And then this guy, he just runs at the food or something, right? And when he runs into like another guy, he like cuts his head off or something. This is what I'm imagining. Who knows if this is like where this is going to end up, but like, this guy's over here and this guy shows up and he like slices through him with his little sword, right? And this guy's like head like falls off, right? Plop, right? And like maybe there's like a little bone or something sticking out here, some sort of like life essence that this guy like takes out and like he puts in his like a backpack, right? He like grabs the bone And he like puts it in the backpack and then like runs back to the king or something, right? And the king feeds this bone to like some sort of like sludge monster. I don't know. We're really stretching, right? But this guy like he feeds the bone. He feeds the bone to this thing. Yum 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 yum, right? And then what he just this guy shits out like a little man. He's got like a cave in his asshole. And like another guy just like runs out of it. Right? And he's like ready to fight. This is kind of like my idea. I don't really know if I like it, but I feel like I want to see if that idea goes anywhere. And I feel like the thing that is most important in my brain right now is like feel. Gameplay, I think, is like could also, depends on like where I want to go with gameplay too. But I think like the most important thing before you get into like any gameplay. Well, okay, this is like bad game design because I've never made a fucking game. But my thought is that if I open a game and it just feels like fun to move the characters around, and the gameplay loop, like I have like a gameplay loop that I know is fun from when I was a kid, right? Maybe we amend it in some way. But I want to know if like I like if this like works, you know? And so I wanted to just model the little guy and have him run around and like give him a sword and shield and try cutting another guy up and just like see if I like where that's going. And then I can decide later more about like if I actually want to do this or not. So that's the plan. That's the plan, is to make what's should we save this as a reference image? Thanks for the primes, guys. It's much appreciated. Let's just we'll kind of save this as I don't know, work, and then we'll call this like, I don't know, shit blob RTS, which is a surprisingly accurate name. Shit blob RTS. And we'll say reference. All right. So now we can import the reference here, and then everybody who's coming in later will be like, I know exactly what we're doing. Can I just like paste this in here? Does that work? Paste. No. How do I add? Do you just like add this to a plane? I'm pretty sure there's like an image type in here. Yeah, reference. Here we go. Perfect. What a absolutely perfect reference. Okay. It's been a long time since I've done like anything in Blender. But like fuck it. I don't know. We'll see. So what does this guy look like? I guess we want him to be kind of round and lumpy, right? If we're shooting for like some form of like cuteness, I think that's kind of like the angle I want to go for. He needs to be like round and lumpy. So what we had like one of these like, is there like a keybind for this? Control 4, yeah. Here we go. So we make a little circle, and I guess we probably start by like trying to, I don't know, model some leggies. So how do you do that? Like a couple loops? It's been so long. It's been so long. How do you like cut this up again? Like say I guess loops are usually the way. So you go like loopy loopy. Maybe I want more loopies? I don't know, man. If I have that many loopies, then it's easy to find some places for the legs to come from. Right? But it does feel like too many. I used to watch so many videos on like topology, and I've lost all the info in my brain. I've lost all of it. How do you do this? What if I like cut here, scale down like this? And then, oh, here we go. Wait. This is perfect. We can make a couple insets. We should probably just mirror for now. Surely Surely I am gonna make this symmetrical. At least at first. Right? Surely. Surely. So how do you do that? You like cut one of these faces off, and then you grab these guys and like set their X positions to 0 or something. Their Y positions to 0. There we go. And then we like add a mirror. That seems right. And you mirror over Y, I guess. And then it would be nice to like dissolve those vertices. But what's this? What's it say? Merge. Yeah, I thought that it's probably fine, whatever. So what we're doing here, we were like bringing these guys in, I guess. And then like up? Was that what we were gonna try to do? I don't fucking know, man. That looks like shit. Why? See, like, I feel like I'm used to seeing this like round out more. I don't know why I feel like this usually behaves a little bit better. Oh, because I turned off merge? No, merge is on. Yeah, if I like apply this, how do I apply this? I go like this. Oh my god, what have I done? How did this come out? I've literally never seen this look like this before. What the fuck? What did I do? What did I do? This usually like shoots into the side or something. But whatever, I guess that's fine. Yeah, if I like apply this, does it still look weird? Is it because there are like two vertices here that are like the same? If I select this, where does it tell me how many there are? Somewhere it's supposed to tell me how many vertices I've selected. Somewhere. Maybe I need to turn on some statistics thing somewhere. Like in here, in here, in here. Statistics. Here we go. Yeah, it's because they're not fucking merged. So like, why the fuck not? Oh, because I merged. Oh, there we go. I flipped over both axes. Ah, there we go. Okay. Is that better? There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Then I don't know, man. I don't know. Sure. I don't know, man. Sure. Perfect. There we go. There we go. Look at that guy. Sure. Then like we probably need a couple more faces in here, or else it like looks like shit. But maybe we get there later. Here I guess we want to set all of these guys to have the same fucking like Z value. I guess we scale Z 0. There we go. There we go. I feel like I want him to be like rounder in some way. I don't really know how. I don't really know what I'm looking for, to be honest. Maybe it's like his legs are too far out to the side, or like too merged with the rest of his body or something. Like, if we give them, like, a little bit more definition here, they're definitely out too far to the side. Definitely out too far to the side. And then, I guess, like, how do I do this? What do I even want? Looks like a tooth. What's up, Sparrow? Yo, yo. It does kind of look like a tooth, huh? I guess it's like, I want this to kind of, I don't know, man, be more like in here. And like these to kind of be more up. I don't fucking know. Ew. What a crotch. What a like. Now it's like too far in, I feel like. I don't know, man. Sure. Maybe we give him some arms and maybe that'll help us. Maybe. I think also this section just probably should be more square. I don't fucking know, man. Don't ask me. I don't know fucking shit about 3D modeling. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is not what I want. Maybe I want these guys farther out. Make them a little bit more squarey. He's so flat on his front. He's so flat. Which means that maybe it's because of like this seam here. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Sure. It all feels like so large, which means that like everything in the top, I guess, just needs to get smaller. I don't know, man. Get this out of there. Get these out of there. And if we just like scale this down, but like, I guess like relative to the cursor, I guess, then maybe that'll look different. How do you do relative to cursor this? Sure. I don't fucking know, man. Let's give him an arm. It's just everything looks so bad. Can we make it like look a little bit more, just a little bit more square? I guess like this is what I imagined. It's a perfect character. He's perfect. His arms look so gross. His arms feel like they're too high up. Whoa. Sure. And then like this loop is too close in, so maybe like something like that. It's perfect. Okay, let's give him some like feet. Ooh. Perfect. I'm an artist, guys. Has a Pinocchio nose arms? Yeah, dude, for real. Dude, I'm so annoyed. I feel like I used to be able to make this thing go away. It's like, why the fuck? Why the fuck is like the compass like all the way over here? God damn it. Blender, Transform stuck open. uh, it's either N or T. I don't quite remember. Let's save real quick. And N. Wow, you did it. So when I click here, it pops out. But how do I make it go back? Like, you are right that it is N. But how do I, like, I'm used to being able to close it. Why can't I close? Like, where's this button is here? You click this. Now what? How do you put it back? How am I supposed, like, why do you have like a like destructive UI option? Like, I know it's not actually, but when I click it, it sure feels that way. All right, let's give him like an elbow. I guess like T-posing is like what you're supposed to do when you animate these guys, right? You like give them like a rig and then run them around. I feel like his legs are too fat. What am I trying to do here? This. And I guess probably also this. And I just want to like scale in like this plane. And maybe also like this way. And I feel like also kind of should move back. Maybe in. Sure. We are making a video game. Thanks for including us in the process. I learned Blender before they made it user friendly. Oh, yeah, I guess so. But like, surely. I just remember there being a button I could press. Oh my lord. No fucking way. It's this. So you click this to get it open, and you grab this and close it like that. Okay, sure. Fuck it. His ass is like so fucking round. There we go. I feel like this is also like, I guess it's hard to make it look right when his legs are coming out of his fucking chin. Sure. I think it's likely likely that I'll like sculpt this down in some way later. Maybe I want like all of this stuff to come in. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Sure. Yeah, I guess the problem is that I just like don't have enough. I don't like have like enough vertices right now. It's just like whatever. I guess we could just like apply the mirror and then try to like fix it a little bit. But like, what do I even want? Maybe I don't want to apply the mirror. Do I just want like more control over like how this part looks? Like if I go and I like grab like all of these guys. And like there's like a make sphere. No? What about around the 3D cursor? Oh, maybe. Other than like, no. But also I have like too much selected here. What if we apply... Jesus Christ, what have I done? I swear I didn't look like this before. Oh, it's because I added this second loop. How do I dissolve this thing? Then there's like dissolve vertices, merge by distance. I thought there's like a way to just like get rid of this fucking loop. Because I don't want it. Hmm. Yeah, I could have sworn it's like merge by distance. Oh, there we go. I think we're back. Okay, let's go back to like what's our reference picture say? He's kind of like what I originally drew is kind of more like blobby, like kind of like flat on the bottom more. I kind of do like that more. Which means that like kind of like all of this stuff comes like down. I don't know, man. But like relative to each other. And then like comes down. Yeah, I guess something like that. I don't know, man. Perfect. There's like those little jelly candies, dots. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that is kind of what I'm going for, at least a little bit. Why is there like a seam on his dick? Like, what is that coming from? I guess it's that like these guys actually probably do need to be like lower down. That's a front butt. Wait, are we making a game of cannibalism? Yeah, they're gonna. Well, this guy's gonna cut this guy's head off, put his like bone in his backpack, run it over to this like slug monster, and then feed it to him, and then the slug monster is gonna shit out another little guy. that's that's the vision. I feel like he's like too fat now. I feel like I want him to look like flatter on the bottom, but kind of like less big. You know what I mean? You know? So, I don't know, man. Yeah, I really just don't know what I'm trying to do here. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Is this how you do game design? I guess like all of this bottom stuff could like come out. Like that. There we go. His legs are too far out though. Yeah, I guess this is more what I was looking for. like, oh yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. So we loop cut here. Maybe it's that like my topology is like all wrong. Is there like a loop I can add? I need to remember how to like merge these other vertices, I feel like. But like there's some tricks you can get to like get good topology so that I can still have my legs as 4, but I can like loop cut this to kind of like make it fatter. I don't know. But it's been a while, so I forget all of the tricks. Can we just like, what if we stop trying to do a good job on like, what if we stop trying to model it this way and like yoink out the sculpting tools? We could try that, see what happens. Worry about topology later. Because why the fuck would I? I'm not making a game right now. Maybe I am. Who fucking knows? How do you duplicate again? Shift D. And then let's like apply these modifiers on this guy. Which one did I fuck up? It was cube 2. Okay. This has been like a really long time. So what's this tool? Draw. There's like a flatten, push, G. Okay. And then I want like change like the amount that this guy's having effect. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go, baby. Let's just like really start fucking this guy up. Let's mirror, I guess. There we go. There we go. Okay, here we go. So now we can just kind of start fucking him up however we want. Ugh. 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 I don't know, man. I'm just making him lumpy. What if we just do this? Oh yeah, there we go. Now he's smooth, but too smooth. How do I like reduce the strength of this thing? There's Shift F for fall off and F for strength. Why is it doing this now? What the fuck? I've never seen that line before. Did I press something? This feels like I just fucked something up. Like I'm seeing like a line show up now that I feel like is new. I mean, like I haven't seen that before. But yeah, I don't really understand what that is. Blender, like sculpt, is it on all tools or is it just on that? It's just on that. So like smooth tool red line. Like, am I fucking stupid? Stabilize stroke, Shift S. I knew I pressed something. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, that's way too fucking strong. How do I like reduce strength by hotkey? I can't remember. Blender, sculpt, strength, hotkey. Shift F. Ah, that's what this is? Got it. I was close. Okay, cool. So we can make them like less lumpy by kind of like doing this. I don't know, man. And then I want to like, okay, let's try this again. Okay, big. Pull out. Uh-huh. It's so lumpy still. Why has he got a fucking asshole here? Make it stop. What's this? V. What have I done? Wait, okay, wait. Wait, okay. And I guess I've kind of given him like a gut by mistake, which is kind of funny. Sure. That actually doesn't look that bad. It looks kind of fucking stupid. It looks almost like a moose or something. Like I'm starting to see like cartoon moose. Right? He's starting to give like if you give him antlers, I feel like he'd almost look kind of like, right? But sure. Ship it. Yeah, almost. I guess again, we don't have to be too picky at all. Uh at all. At all. I do kind of feel like I want all of his arms to be maybe like a little fatter. Which maybe I'm more comfortable with doing in this view because I'm not very good at this tool. But can we do like something like scale on the XZ plane? Um, which for some reason is like kind of affecting the other side, but not really. Oh, okay, no, that is working. Whoa, whoa. Okay, I don't fucking know, man. Close. Why the fuck is he broken over here, but not over here? Is it because I did like proportional editing with the mirror thing on? Maybe we do it on both sides because I don't know how to fix it otherwise. Oof, I don't like what I did there. Hmm. Hmm. Give him that ass. I want his arms to be fucking fatter, but I just suck at this tool. Okay, maybe there's like draw. Maybe we just do this. Like we just kind of like, oh Jesus Christ. Here, perfect, perfect. This is what I've. This is not what I want. Go back. Go back. Go back. I feel like it should be so easy. How the fuck did I end up here? Get me back into this view. Here we go. It's just because I suck at the tool. Just like. How do I fix it? How do I fix it? Is there like inflate? Fill? That doesn't seem like what I want. Scrape, flatten, smooth, crease, blob. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Hit me with blob, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's jacked, dude. That's fucking gains. Yeah. Okay. Let's not think about it too much more. We can come back. I should try not to be too much of a perfectionist here because no matter what I do, it's going to look like shit. So trying to make it like trying to be like it's not up to my standards is like crazy because like what the fuck are my standards? They are garbage and shit. Uh, skipped leg day. Okay. Let's do this for now. Fuck it. Should we give him some like, give him a face? What do we want to do for like face here? I guess we probably want to give him like a real mouth and real eyeballs. Maybe. And I don't really have any confidence in myself, so we're gonna copy him again. And can we give him like eye sockets? How do you do that? You use like there's like some sort of like tool you can use to like cave. Is it you do like draw but like negative and then like you like shove in his eyeballs? Oh yeah, it's like something like that, right? You like give him some like fucking eye sockets, but he's like maybe his mesh needs a little bit of love, which you do with like Shift R? No. There's some sort of like remesh button. One huge eye and antennas. You have Plankton's little brother. One eye is kind of funny. Visually remeshing with Shift R. Yeah, that's what I thought. Press R in sculpt mode. Am I not in sculpt mode? Ah, here we go. I got lost. Here we go. So now I like do this. Hello? Why is this not working? Do I have to press enter? Am I fucking stupid? Am I like on the wrong fucking object? Did I just remesh like this guy a bunch of times? No. Okay, but I will select this guy, then go into sculpt mode, then remesh. Oh, maybe that sets the window and I have to press another button to actually apply it? Dude, I can never fucking remember. Remesh Blender sculpt mode. I know it's like fucking possible. But I just don't remember how to fucking do it. Remesh. Control R. Ah, so it's R, control. There we go. What the fuck did I do to my little guy? Okay. I understand now. Okay, so undo this. And I like press R to set the voxel size. Then control R to actually apply it. And now I should be able to, oh yeah, let's go. Let's give him some fucking eye sockets, baby. Jesus Christ. So like, what's the problem here? It's that like his eye sockets have like giant fucking ass, like faces here, and so the smooth shading is like fucking it up. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, remesh his ass. Nightmare material. Okay, so then I also want to give him like a mouth, right? Clearly. I think the problem is that like I didn't remesh small enough. Okay. So we're gonna go back to here. We're gonna set the density like way higher. Then we're gonna hit Control R. And then I guess we have to smooth out his head because that fucked it up. So we just kind of run this guy all over his ass. Get smooth, bitch. Smooth your fucking shit out. Okay, there we go. And then now we go back into the draw tool. Then is there a button to like toggle the direction? Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay. Smaller. Smaller. F. Give him... Oh, God. Wait, that's actually kind of fucking awesome. I was going to try to go in and give him eyeballs, but... No, okay. We do want to go in. We'll give him some eye sockets. Oh, yeah, that's way better. Okay. And then we should give him some eyeballs, but then let's make sure they have room for a mouth as well. I want him to have like a big ass fucking mouth. It's beautiful. I'm not sure this wasn't horror from his elevator pitch this morning. That's true. The pitch is kind of fucked, huh? Do you guys like the pitch? The guy with the sword cuts off the head of the other guy with the sword. He puts the head in the backpack or something, and then he goes and he feeds it to this big slug. That's the idea. This looks surprisingly not that bad. And the big slug shits out another one. Yeah, of course. What else would the slug do? Do I want his eyes to be bigger? I kind of feel like yes. Cool. So I guess now we give him some spheres and shove him in there. Oh, not an empty. My bad. Dude, mesh? UV sphere. There we go. All right. Let's just get this guy kind of... Okay. Sure, that's almost right. Wait, that actually doesn't look that bad. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Game from scratch or using some engine? Dude, we have not really got that far. I don't even know if we're gonna make a game. Right? Like, this feels like too big, actually. Like, I just want to see if I like, I guess, I want to, like, figure out if I like the idea first, which in my mind means let's make the character and see if he seems like a like, satisfying character. Then we'll come back and figure it out. Okay. What is happening here? So I want to go into object mode, then select this guy, then go back to sculpt mode, and then try to, like, kind of bring in his eye sockets around his eyeball a little more. Yeah, sure. I don't know. And then do we want to give him, like, people, like, humans have, like, eyebrows, right? Kind of like this. like, like, like this. Oh, yeah, perfect. I don't know, man. That's like too fucking much. There we go. Maybe like a little higher up, like vertically. Oh, make him look a little bit more surprised. I don't fucking know, man. Sure. Well, you have to now. The blob needs somewhere to be. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay. I kind of wanted to give him teeth. Hold on. Someone's at my door. I'll be right back. Sorry. Oh, sure. Come on in. Yo, we're back. Okay. Yeah, I want to give him teeth, which I guess, fuck it, like separate object. Cones, maybe? Maybe. Perfect. Wait, giving him a birthday party hat and a dress actually kind of slaps. The missing eye suits the horror genre well. I didn't even consider that. I wasn't trying to do that. I was just like, I hadn't got there yet. Wait. What if we do like give him a little hat and like a little dress? I kind of liked the dress, I'm not gonna lie. I guess the dress would be like a cylinder where we kind of bring like the top edge, the top half in. We take it back. We're not giving him the dress. But the hat is kind of funny. I'm kind of down for the hat. Like this. Probably auto smooth. There we go. Okay. What was I actually trying to do? I was trying to give him teeth. So I wanted to like flip this over the x-axis and then like shrink it and like bring it over here. Um Hmm. Sure. I don't know, man. Like something like that. We can give him like a few. Dude, where do I fucking want this? I feel like I want them to be like more crooked. Maybe we just do this? Sure. Dude, he looks so... What about like... Maybe I want more like orc tusks? Right? Like, kind of like something like this, where he's got like big, kind of like curvy bottom teeth. So like, what does that look like? I'm looking for a cone. Okay, here we go. So this looks like... Hello? Why can't I fucking... Object mode? Edit mode? Loop cut? Do cones? Can I not loop cut a cone? Is that the problem? Why is like all my fucking UI locked too? Oh, What the fuck is going on? Oh yeah, I guess it is that I can't loop cut this thing. Okay. So how do I fix that? Yeah, is it just you can't? I guess that means that I do like a cylinder instead, and then like kind of just scale in the top of the thing, and then now I can kind of like I can like bring parts of this up like more. I don't fucking know, man. I'm not a fucking sculptor. Okay, so this doesn't like being subdivided like that. What if we start with a cube then? We start with a cube. We subdivide this a couple times. Then we just kind of stretch this motherfucker out. Oh yeah, that's the play, huh? That's the play. So we kind of like we kind of want to like curve him in a little bit. Oh yeah, tell me that isn't starting to look kind of Tusk-like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That looks kind of like a Tusk. Kinda. I don't know, man. Yeah. That's kind of Tusky. Maybe all of this could kind of come a little back. Sure. Okay. So now we need to bring him into the guy, so. Which way do we want the tusk to point? This way? Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that, I think. Maybe. I mean, I'm not like entirely against it. Maybe he still needs like a couple like teeth on the top though, like a couple tiny ones. Uh Yeah, it could be something like that. Could be. So I say, you guys are now part of this thing now. Cool. Alright. I guess we need to give him another eye, huh? Whoop. And then, should we try coloring him in? Should we try coloring him in? Give him some love. So how the fuck do you do this? I'm so like rusty. Not that I was ever very good at like art, but at least I knew where the buttons were in Blender before. I guess we like give him a texture that we're drawing on top of. He looks so scared. I guess it's the eyebrows, right? And he should be scared. There's a lot going on in this world. All right. So let's give him some color. And he's clearly not made of like plastic. Right? So kind of like being like a little bit rougher. But that makes him look kind of like Matt did in some way. Like it feels like when you put like matte paint on a car. So I don't really know what I'm doing. What do I want? Like I guess like humans have some like subsurface scattering underneath them. Maybe it's like, is it the color? Like, oh fuck. Okay, so it's only Blender that's broken when I do that? Okay. I mean, it's clearly not that, right? He's really not supposed to look like that. Skin. This says skin. So if I like crank this up, does that like change anything? Not in a way that like I'm noticing. What about like specular? This is also not doing anything in a way that I... Sheen? I mean, sheen? Wait. Oh, I see. I see what that is. Yeah, I don't really want that either, huh? Definitely don't want a mission. I feel like it is like subsurface scattering, but then like I'm not really seeing that have an effect. Oh, here we go. Maybe scale here. I guess fuck it. Maybe it is that I just made him too rough. Like if we tile it down to he's like not so shiny, I guess like humans are like a little bit shiny. Like if you have like a bald guy, his fucking head definitely gets the light on it. I guess that's fine. I guess his eyeball, we need to paint it, I guess. So how do I make this brush smaller? Here we go. Is this the wrong eye? I don't think I like the eyes being black. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the eyes should be white. Cool. And then this one needs to be rotated out. And then maybe we like rotate it like up a little bit too. Wait, he's perfect. He looks so good. Okay, that looks like a little too like uh a little bit too much like he's got some like mental difficulties. We only want him to look a little like he has some mental difficulties there. There we go. There's something about like the vertical offset. A little too special, yeah. We love him a little too much. Sure. Fuck it. Do the eyes need to be kind of glossy? Yeah, probably, huh? Sure. Okay. I guess we rig him next. He's beautiful. Yeah, I'm kind of pleased with where this ended up. I mean, the performance of this mesh is going to be terrible if we import it. Not terrible. I mean, just like not as what it should be. But I guess also who gives a fuck? Do we need to give him hands? Probably, right? Like, yeah, I kind of feel like he should have like big hands or gloves or something. Maybe like Mickey Mouse gloves that we like put on top. so that he can like hold a sword. Lego hands. That's kind of funny. I think I like the like Mickey Mouse glove better than like Lego hands, but the Lego hands is funny. I think maybe I want to rig him first so that we can kind of like move him around and see then like once we start giving him some like weapons and stuff, maybe he'll feel a little bit different. Um yeah. So how the fuck do you rig things again? Can we make like a new collection that's just like all the stuff we don't give a fuck about? This is like backups. 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 Let me just hide this collection. Perfect. Armature. It's something like this. So I guess we want to go back into this view. And how the fuck can we like look up like Blender armature? I just want like a picture of like approximately what they look like. Yeah, okay. So they do like spine. It's like base of this thing is in his asshole. Then we give him like some arm bones. I think we probably want a lot of arm bones because I'm kind of imagining that his arms are going to be really like fluid, right? Like I'm imagining almost like Jake Adventure Time. You know the way like this guy's arms move? Like I feel like something along those lines. I guess I must. Is this just what we were kind of making? Like a little bit, huh? Uh. So I guess we want like relatively small arm bones. How the fuck are we gonna like rig his body? I think like maybe his body, either his body like is like jiggly, like he's got a lot of like blubber in there, or it like doesn't move at all. And one of those seems way fucking easier. So let's do that. He has like, you know, just like one backbone. Maybe two. Because like we want to have somewhere where the arms can come from. So maybe it looks kind of like this. Right? Like hand wavy. It doesn't have to be fucking perfect. And then I want to like extrude something here, but then like move. Can you like extrude? You can like make like new bones that are like attached but like far away. Right? Like the same way they did like these legs. How the fuck do they do that? We might be able to slap some vertex shader sinusoids on it for quick blob effects. Yeah, true. True. Although I was thinking that you want to sync it. You would want to sync it with like the walking animation so that like he kind of like goes like blump 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 with each step, right? But you're right that that's definitely doable and probably something that we would do later in OpenGL or something. Is that Mike Wazowski? I guess it kind of is, huh? A little bit. So how to like add a bone? Oh, I just hit Shift A and then like drag it over. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Okay. And so then how do we like parent this bone in a way that makes sense? It's like this gets parented with to this. Ah, yeah, perfect. And then can we like take these bones and duplicate them, but then like rotate them? Where the fuck is the front? Here we go. Rotate them over the x-axis, but like the actual x-axis. Close. The cursor wasn't in the right spot. I kind of guess like being imperfect here is actually kind of overall like better. You want some asymmetry, I imagine. Okay. And then we want, you know, some bones for his leggies. And his legs. Maybe it makes. I wonder if like the animation, like the way you set up the bones, maybe it makes sense for him to still kind of look a little bit like a human, like have knees, but then like the way that we like weight paint himself onto the bones. I wonder if it makes more sense for him to like. Does it make more sense to have like more bones or not? Because if you have more bones, it means like the animating is going to be harder, but you have more control, which is maybe what we want. I have like absolutely no fucking idea. I don't know what I'm doing. In case it wasn't clear, in case you guys had any like disillusions here, I actually don't have any fucking idea what's going on. Okay. This guy we want to parent to this guy. No. This guy and this guy parent. Oh. How did they make it in this picture so that he's parented like to the asshole instead? You know what I mean? I guess it's fine. Who cares? You need bendy bones, I guess. Probably make procedural animation would be interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Let's just start here, and we can always adjust as we need. Sure. I guess this is probably going to be fine. Side view, please. Jesus Christ. Okay, so these guys all need to kind of. All right. One of these legs looks like shit. Maybe it's fine. All right. So what's the play now? We like try to attach him to the armature, which I don't really remember how to do properly. I think you make one thing the child of the other thing. I think it's you make the armature the parent with automatic weights. Okay, that looks promising. Can we see like how the bones got painted here? Yeah, I mean that looks kind of good. That looks pretty good. I don't know anything about animation, but I feel like his limbs should stick a little more to his base. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I think that like we'll just animate him in a way that's okay. I guess eventually we might want to animate his mouth too. So like I don't really know how the fuck you do that. I guess we'll just add separate control bones for his face or something. I don't know how to like how the fuck do you do like face animation? I actually have like absolutely no idea. Like I don't even know if they use bones for that. I don't think they do, right? I think you like warp the face according to expressions or something, right? Like I don't think they do that. So keys. Yeah, that sounds key shapes. Yeah, that sounds what right. You use like right. So you have like you model his expression for like an O and A and like whatever like face movements you want him to do, and then you just blend between the shapes. Right? Is that what you're talking about? I think I've seen that. You have like a like blender blend keys or something. Like I shape keys is what you're calling them. Um. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you just like lerp between two sets of like vertices. So sure, that seems reasonable. So we won't think about that now. We won't think about that yet. Okay, can we go into like pose mode on this guy and try to make it look like he's going to like fight someone? Uh, I feel like I'm already regretting having so many arm bones. Like I'm just like immediately like, holy fuck, I don't want to do this. Like, but maybe it's fine. Um, it feels so lumpy, which means that I need to weight paint it so that each bone has like more of an effect on its uh like less of an effect, more of an effect on its neighbors and less of an effect on itself or something. Right? Like I kind of want to like go into weight paint mode on and like look at these bones or something. Right? It's like this fall off is so fucking strong. Where like if we kind of did like this, fuck. Like we just kind of like spread it out a little more. I think that kind of fixes it. But we'll see. Okay, so now if we go into armature and pose mode, right, like it feels less lumpy now. I think that did what I wanted. Right, because now I can see when I move this bone, his like forearm here is kind of like changing a little more. Okay. What the fuck? How did I manage to fucking do this? That's funny. I guess the weight paint is probably just fucked up a little bit. Must be, right? Must be. Weight paint? Weight paint. Object mode? Click here. Weight paint. And then is like one of these bones. Yeah, I see. Uh, so just like get me the fuck away from here. And then can I go like, can I make it so that this brush goes like through? Oopsies. Wait, what the fuck is going on there? Why is this losing effect on that side too? Oh, is it because I have like mirror mode on still or something? They are paired. Yeah, what the fuck did I manage to do here? What is that? What do you mean by they're paired? Because I don't think they should be. These are like individual bones with individual properties, are they not? Am I stupid? Oh, here, it's when I weight painted, there was a Y on here. So I just have to like undo all that weight painting I did and make sure that I do it with that fucking Y off. Or I guess I can just fix it with the Y off. Yeah, so we can just go Y off here. There we go. Much better. And then I know there's some way to like paint through. Okay, there we go. Much better. Much better. Okay, so who is now pulling that guy out? This guy. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I guess we do the same shit on the other side now, where we try to like basically extend the amount these guys affect. It does kind of feel like someone is still... There we go. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, we just kind of like extended this out a little bit. Don't bump. Don't bump. All right. Cool. Cool. So now we should be able to go into pose mode on this armature and make it... So this guy's going to be holding a shield here. And this guy's going to be holding like a sword. So like what do I want him to look like? Like I want like my little blob guy. And he's got like his shield. And then I guess like his arm is like raised. Right? Like something like this, right? So this arm is going to come like... This bone's in the wrong fucking spot, dude. Fuck. How do I... Oh, I'm in pose mode. I want to be in edit mode. Right, like, it's just like, what are we doing, dude? There we go. Hopefully the weight paints are still kind of like semi-reasonable there. And pose mode. So I kind of want him to like hold his arm up. Ew. Okay, so we need to... It needs to affect like his body less. That's disgusting. That's really gross. So here we want to kind of like just decrease the power he has over everyone else. Yeah, like something like this, right? We just kind of want to... Like, bro, you don't gotta do all that. You don't gotta do all that. There we go. That's a little better. It's a little better. I feel like this, we probably went a little too hard here. Sure. Blaze it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, fuck. We made a mistake again. Get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. Leave my armpits alone. There we go. There we go. I guess we have to be careful. We're getting a little close to a Sig Heil here, and we would not... We want to avoid that as much as fucking possible. That still looks like shit. Huh? What did I end up doing here? Maybe I decreased it too much? Weight paint? Like, it could be that we need to do, like, oopsies. You know, like, just a little bit? with like kind of more like gradual fall off. I don't fucking know, man. Don't act like I know what I'm doing. I guess like maybe his skin has to deform around here like a little bit, but not like a lot. Do 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 do. I feel like moving the lip bone deeper into the base will smooth out the transition. Yeah, maybe. I could see that. Yo, what the fuck have I done? Do 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 do. I think I was just maybe wrong. Maybe I do just want more weight paint. I don't know, man. We're willing to just kind of like I just want like a smoother transition. And then like why is this so I guess yeah, we just want this to like You can tell that I just have like absolutely no idea what I'm doing. There we go. Let's try that. Object mode? I guess that's fine. We can live with this for now. I was actually surprised that the auto-generated widths are pretty useful. Yeah, I'm used to them being worse, to be honest. I mean, I'll come back and touch this up later, but at least this looks like not like abrasively shit anymore, in my opinion. It just looks like kind of shit now. But I'll take it. Okay. Boom, 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 boo. Pose mode? Pose mode. Pose mode. Pose mode? Pose mode? Pose mode. Okay. So, like, what? I want this to, like, I guess it's just kind of like this. This thing needs to kind of curl, like, way more in front of him so that he's, like, blocking with the shield. It's kind of like the vision here. I guess we can, like, let his arms grow, right? There's nothing stopping us from doing that. Although I don't think I want to, now that I've done it. Like, I just want it to curl more. Okay. And then this, I want to be, like, a little bit straighter, I guess. Like, curl more at the base. There we go. I don't know, man. Jesus. Okay. Should we give him some weapons now? Let's give him some weapons, then we'll see how we want hands to look like. Well, an actual video game stream? Well, we haven't decided yet. I just want to do something. Jesus, like we need to fix the weights on this arm too, huh? Looks like absolute fucking Garbo McGarbosin. Wait, paint? This guy. So what do? We just like reduce the weight everywhere around here. We're just like, okay, less please, sir. There we go. Now his eye socket doesn't move when his arm moves. I guess it still does a little bit. Let's get that shit there. All right. Sure. Blaze it. Let's give him a little sword. Ew, it's still. Never mind. It's not good yet. It's not good. Like, get the fuck out of here. Is it because I'm like brush? Can we disable front faces only for a little bit? Try to get out of this like fucking. Or maybe it needs more. Yeah, there we go, maybe. And then just like reduce this a little bit. Huh. Fuck it. Whatever. That's good enough. We'll fix it later. Okay. Let's give him a sword and a shield. Just fucking type shield into the fucking search box. Like that's gonna give me what I want. I guess everything's a cube. Everything's a cube. So shield, we want like, you know, to be like a little bit flat. And then probably like, you know, a little bit cylindrical. But like not so large. Sure. Sure. And I guess this kind of like just goes over here somewhere. Sure. Yeah, fuck it. And then I don't really like the look of this anymore. Can we kind of bring this in like this? And then maybe even we like merge all of these vertices. Yeah, kind of like that. And then we could subdivide this like more. Sure. Then he needs like straps to go around him, I guess. So what the fuck did I just do? Can I like inset this? I guess that's not what I want. I kind of want like maybe I just let them come through like they're not part of the same object. Sure. Fuck it. I don't care. Sure. Sure. Um, this is what a strap looks like, right? Perfect. Perfect. Uh, yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it. Um, I guess I don't really want to be scaling it like that. Is this like all one object? It is. Can we maybe split this object out? How do you do this? P, maybe? J, maybe? Split. No. Separate. Selection. There we go. Okay, so now we can edit this guy without really worrying too much. So let's go back to proportional editing and just like pull these vertices like out like this. Okay. Which means that now you can kind of line up like this. Close. Close, 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 close. Sure. Sure. And then we duplicate this guy, and maybe we don't duplicate him as we duplicate him with a new mesh, and we kind of put him over here, and it looks like this one's gonna have to be like even fatter, right? Because his arm's kind of bigger over here. Sure. And then I don't know, we'll figure it out later. This guy's almost ready to defeat dragons. Yeah, he's about to go crazy, dude. Eventually, like, we're gonna add like some like Viking stuff on here, probably, right? I think like honestly, I feel like this kind of needs to come out a little bit. I like the idea of his shield being like a little bit of a balloon. uh okay, this strap isn't like fully attached anymore. But I guess we're again like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, who cares? Right? We're getting like way too much like lost in the weeds. It does not fucking matter. But I can't stop myself. All right. Sure. So these guys all get parented to this. And then we actually have to wait. We probably have to like parent this to like the same bones or something as like the rest of them. But like, fuck it for now. No, I guess not fuck it for now. Okay, so this guy gets parented to the same armature. And with automatic weights. Fuck. Parent with envelope weights? How does this work? Weight paint. Okay, so we have to like find the right bone, I guess, and attach it. So it's like bone 4 and 5. I guess. So if we just like go in here and we're like, bitch. That seems to have done it. If we just attach it to bone 4. But now his transform's all fucked up, which is funny. But I guess we just reposition it so that it looks right. And then we need to give these guys bone 4 as well, I guess. Why aren't these moving with this? Do these guys also have to be parent? Oops, parent object. Hello? Oh no, this is right. Oh, it's because this is in the wrong collection. I see. These guys have to be in the right collection for them to show up in the right spot. Okay. Cool, I guess. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. So can we just like fix this so that it looks right again? What the fuck? Can we like put this guy back in a T-pose? Okay. So this kind of makes sense that he should be like kind of over here somewhere. But then like what is going on with these like sub objects of this guy? Like something about that is not right. And I do not know how to fix it. Blender parented object bones. Do you want to keep the position of the shield? Don't you want the position of the shield in edit mode? Maybe? I don't really know. Can we... How do you, like, temporarily disable the armature? Oh. It's not really what I want. I want, like, the effects of the armature to be disabled for a little bit. You know? Oh, here. Wait, that's good. Okay. So we can do the same for this guy temporarily. Turn off the fucking armature. There we go. Okay. So now when I turn this back on, he follows, but his children do not, which is kind of the problem. It's that these guys are parented so that they follow him, but not so that they follow the pose. Blender, parented object follow pose? Like, or do I just need to... There we go. This is what I'm asking for. Is the armature a parent of the objects? The armature is a parent of the shield, and the shield is a parent of the objects. So I guess you just have to parent them in the same way. Like you need to like armature. And now what? I don't know. The armature should be the parent, I think. That way the objects move with the parent. But it just seems like they should follow. Like, I would have expected them to follow the object. But I guess the problem is that the shield isn't actually technically moving. It's that like the armature is like deforming the mesh, which means that the children can't follow it in the same way. So I guess if I just take these children and just kind of merge them with the original, then maybe that helps. Now I just need to weight paint these all the same. I guess. Weight paint, my bad. Here we go. So now we just kind of give these guys all the same fucking treatment. Cool. And then I guess this guy kind of has to come down like this as well. Okay, so now if we turn back on the armature, boom. Now all the straps are moving along with. And we give it back to this guy too. Boom. Oops, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's make him a sword too. So this thing is gonna be like, where the fuck I want everything else to be gone. I only want the cube. Oh, it's because I have to like shift click on this stuff or something. There we go. So I guess, what's a sword look like? We don't have to be too precise here. It's kind of be like something like this. Yeah, that looks kind of like a sword. Then it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. 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 It's perfect. I've never seen anything more beautiful in my life. All of this stuff, I guess, kind of comes like in. Yeah, fine. I kind of feel like when it's like more round, it's kind of like funnier. I don't know. Something about it. I'm an artiste. All right. Where's our little guy? Oh, he's like absolutely fucking tiny compared to this thing. All right. Sure. Then is that too big? I feel like that's kind of the right size. And then we need to be careful about how we are weighting this stuff. So we're gonna reset this guy so he's not looking like he's in the armature. We're gonna position this sword in a way that we think makes sense. So like I guess like he just kind of, it almost just goes like this, right? Yeah, I kind of like fuck it, right? I kind of feel like, I don't know, this stuff, something about this looks shit. I think it's that like this thing is too fat. I want to try proportional editing. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. And then I guess it's also that like I kind of want more definition here. There we go. Sure. And then we have to like weight paint this guy the same way. So we need to paint this to a different bone probably. So we have like this guy. We look at his weight paint and we look for the bone. So like bone 9. We just say like, yo, we parent this to the armature with cube armature with automatic weights. Oh, maybe it's just like fine now? Maybe. It's so fucking stupid. Where does eyeballs go? Didn't we paint his eyeballs? What the fuck? I remember that we went full white here. We colored this whole thing in. And then we add some black in the middle. I don't know what happened. We lost it, but there we go. We're so back, baby. And he's looking fucking sick. I'm actually like pretty pleased. I think this isn't that bad. Okay. So I kind of like the idea of just like a completely wooden sword. Like just like made it like but it still cuts, but it like looks like a fucking toy. So how do we like what does like wood look like? This is the stupidest thing I've ever googled. Uh but I guess like something like this. I don't want to leave Amazon open. There you go. So we save image as streamer work shift block. We call this wood. And then I guess we just texture both the sword and the shield with wood. I guess. I don't fucking know, man. New. Image texture. Wood. Okay, so I think that what we want to do is we actually want to change the UV coordinates. We're gonna be like really fucking hacky here because I'm a lazy piece of shit, right? But we're gonna kind of just like do this, and we're gonna say like UV project from view. Perfect. And then if we kind of make it so that all of the edges that were like if we kind of like clamp in the edges, it makes it so that that's like way less noticeable. So can we like kind of these are right edges? And then can we like yeah, there we go. Here we made a mistake, I guess. Kind of indented the wrong way. Can we just go into like a better view for this? But I think everything else other than that edge looks okay. Okay. So we kind of like come in at this angle and we try our best to like select only the vertices that we care about here. That feels pretty close. Yeah. Fuck it. The pink potato with hands looks fun as fuck. Yeah, right? I'm actually kind of pleased. I'm pretty pleased. Okay. Let's go back to picture mode. Okay, so I think I want this whole thing to be darker. Uh, yeah, that's kind of what I was imagining. I'm kind of looking at this and it just kind of feels like all of this should be like higher up. And then I guess we just give this same shader to the shield for now. Look up Toon Shader. We'll give them some nice shadows. What do they do? I assume it's like I assume that it's like you just do like some thresholding. What's the thing for that? It's like there's some node in here that lets you create like a bunch of checkpoints um to kind of like create like cell shading type shit. What's it called? I can't fucking remember, but I know what it looks like. It's a node in Blender that looks like this. You have like arrows in here and like a bar where like you can kind of set the color of each of these arrows and it like lerps between them. Color ramp. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So you're saying that you can kind of like you can basically set like hard thresholds in here or something. And I guess you would have to like do mix color or something to do that. I don't know. It's fine for now. Can we like vector math this and just like multiply everything to kind of just make it more extreme? Is that how this works? I want to like increase contrast, I guess is what I want, huh? You want like contrast. If I just want to like make it look more extreme, you can kind of do that. And then I guess like we need to probably model roughness. Like, I guess that's kind of fine. Could give him a thick outline to make him look more like he's on the screen. Oh yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. I kind of see what you're saying. It's a task for later, I think. Okay. So we need to separate out the straps from this guy. And they need to be like a different material here. Uh-oh. Okay. So this is material 1. And then how do I add a new one here? This is going to be the same as the other stuff. Can we invert selection in this window? Yeah, we can. Nice. Okay. Everything's frozen. There we go. And then this material, we just give him like black straps. Yeah, blaze it. The blob might look fine with slow shading. Yeah, I get what you guys are saying. I think that that's like a detail for later, I think. But I do probably agree. Speaking of Frozen, how long has this been called Untitled? Probably the whole time. I think. Oh, Star Untitled. I see. Yeah, who knows? All right. Cool. So there's like, I kind of like the guy. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like actually maybe we need to drop his arms. I don't like that the shield's covering his face that much. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. He looks so fucking stupid. Okay. So yeah, what's next? We try to create some sort of like animations for this guy. I guess we see how it feels if he's like running around. Can the shield be a walnut shell? That's pretty funny. I also might want to. I feel like I want to give him a mohawk too. I feel like that's funnier for some reason. But we'll come back. Maybe. We're just trying to. I have to keep in mind that the goal here is to see if I like the idea. Like, do I like the vibe? So to get the vibe right, you don't have to get. I guess the mohawk is kind of vibe related. I'm kind of down to see what happens if we're just like. I mean, how hard can it be? How hard can it be to give him a little mohawk? You know, how hard can it be? The fuck? Why is it scaling like that? S scale on the X. Oh, this plane. There we go. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. All right. Whoa, whoa. I don't know, man. It's kind of funny. Is kind of funny. Sure. And then can we just kind of? Oh, I missed some. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tell me that's not sick. Oops, he's it's a little fat, huh? There we go. I feel like that's pretty good. Oh, it's so stupid. Is that Guile from Street Fighter? Who the fuck is Guile? I see. I see what you're saying. This stuff needs to come down, I think, a little bit more. Like, just kind of hand wavy. Feels like it needs to be, like, all the way down here, probably. Because his head is also his body. Guys, do you guys think I'm an artist? Like, this is art, right? Oops. Can we just kind of like do this for now and then like throw a loop cut in here and make this one kind of come out? There. I think that's probably about right. Now we should make him green. I kind of like the pink though. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it. I feel like it needs to be thinner. Oh, come the fuck on. That's sick. It's so fucking stupid. Maybe I think the problem was also that this needs to kind of come in. Like, oh yeah, that looks way better, huh? Oh, he's looking stylish, dude. Maybe pointy too. I can see it. I think I like it like this, mostly because it would be more work to make it pointy. But I kind of see where you're coming from. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, now the mohawk would be green. Oh, I see what you're saying. You like want him to look. Oh yeah, wait, that's kind of hard, dude. That goes fucking hard. What color scheme is that? I guess that is just like punk guy. Yeah, that's fucking sick. I feel like the smooth shading needs a bigger angle. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Barney? No, Barney's purple. Okay. So animating is probably like not that this is good, right? But animating is gonna we're really gonna start to fucking fall over, I think. But that's okay. Um, okay. So like running animation, I think you want him to like lean back, right? And like kind of like woo, type shit. Um, how the fuck do you animate? You like go into pose mode and like we want the arms to be like decoupled from the rest, right? I think. Maybe we worry about that later. Maybe we just design a run animation and then if we ever hook it up to a game, we can figure out how we want to like blend animations and stuff later. But yeah, let's just try to do like any run animation. Thank you for indulging in my bullshit. No, I mean I just like agree. I think you're right. I'm not out here trying to like appease people. I'm out here trying to like I just like do what I think is reasonable and you're giving like good ideas. um how the fuck do you do this? Okay, so say we want like a 30 like a 60 frame cycle or something. We probably uh we clearly probably want to do like oh shit. Shit, his eyes and teeth need to follow the armature as well. Okay. How do we do that? We go back over here. We go into this view and we just weight paint like fucking everything in these guys to be on the right bone, I guess. So we find the bone. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, by the way. I just don't know what it is because I don't know how to fucking use this tool. So I guess we just put them on bone. Probably bone 0. We just like weight paint them fully to bone 0 or something. So how do like this armature? I don't really understand how this stuff gets linked to bones. That's something that I don't really understand well. But like if I just go here and I say like armature here, bring it down to the bottom. Hello, why can't I fucking reorder? Oh, because smooth by angle is force at the end. I see. So we like target the armature, and then like, do I just name the vertex group bone? And then do I like say all of these assign? Does that fix it? Is that how this fucking shit works? Or is there like an extra step I need to do to like assign it? I guess we'll find out. Pose mode, armature, pose mode. Yeah, it looks like that's it. So it's just the name has to match. It actually looks so good. Maybe his peripherals falling out when he dies is also kind of funny. We'll keep that in mind for later. Okay, so let's get the rest of these guys. This guy. So we do the same thing. We add an armature. We target the correct armature. This way. Okay. Then we create a new vertex group called bone and assign all vertices. Nice. Nice. Oh, nice. And the eyes are the same. And then I guess, like, technically, this guy wants to follow bone 1 for the head a little bit more. Soon time to sleep. Just gotta brush my peripherals. Yeah, you like pop out the eye and you like hit it with the toothbrush. Okay. So these guys needs armature. Well, oh fuck. Did I just do something stupid? No, okay. So how do I like see the bone names? Like I don't understand how this stuff is supposed to be related. So this guy says bone 001. My eyeball has bone. Oh, but he doesn't have the modifier. Where did I put the modifier? Oh, is it on this one? No? Where the fuck? Am I stupid? Armature? Oh, yeah, I am. I just fucked this up. I see. I probably just added it to something else, like a dumbass, and we'll never know. Oh no, it was this guy. So why doesn't this one work? Maybe I didn't assign the vertex group? Aha, that's it. And then, does this one make more sense to be on 001? If I say this is like 005 or something? Okay, so that, it does seem like the names here are what the trigger is. Okay, cool. So we can go back to trying to make an animation of some form. So we want to be on the armature, I guess. And he's definitely leaning too far back. Maybe not, to be honest. Okay, so like, is this frame 1? I guess probably his knee should be like a little bit bent, right? Like something like that. I also like, he's also like kind of fucking tilted. I don't know how he managed to get there. How do we, hello, sir? Okay, there we go. Wait, that looks so good. How did this end up looking not like total absolute fucking garbo shit mode? So like, what do we keyframe here? We keyframe like, Jesus Christ. Rotation and location and rotation? Probably maybe just rotation? Okay. You're saying do location as well. That seems pretty reasonable. So... Okay, so we're doing a 60 frame walk cycle, which means that here we want to like duplicate this and bring it over to the end. And then I think we probably want it to go up and down a little bit. So if it's one cycle, we're going to put 1 foot down at around 30 frame. Probably around 30 frames is where the first foot goes down, which means at like 15 and 45, we want this guy to be lower down. Right? Kind of hand wavy. Is that right? Or is it up? It's up. Yeah, when you step, you go up. So which means that you're up when your foot is directly under you, which is right now. Right, so we do want to go down at 15. But not by much. So here we duplicate this and put it at like 45. And then at 30, we want it like this. 60 frames is like way too fucking long, huh? All of this needs to be kind of like can we do like a 20 frame walk cycle instead? Okay, sure. Sure. Okay, so then we just need to make it so that when he's at his lowest, I think we need like a ground for reference. Maybe a cube is better so that we can see it. Ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay, how do we fucking get back into whatever I was trying to do? Armature? Pose mode? Okay. So here, kind of like, this needs to be like further back. How does like your knee move? It probably gets like straighter as you go backwards. Like maybe like this? Oh, fuck. I lost the old keyframe. Okay. So here, we take all of his leggies at frame 0. We also need to probably need to go back into object mode and pull this guy up. If we're going to use the floor for reference, the floor better fucking be lined up. Maybe like that. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so we kind of keyframe like his all of this stuff, probably. Okay, then at 5, all of this stuff comes back, and I'm assuming straighter. Or else you're... So like kind of like this? Is that what like fucking legs look like? Which means that like at this time, probably like this. Which means that like at this point, this leg has to be on the ground. Right? Like something like this. And we probably want it to be like under like the other leg was, right? Ish? I guess we'll find out. Oopsies. That sucks. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Sure. Also, when you walk, your hips move from left to right. True. True. Okay. Okay, so then in this time, what have we done here? That feels kind of reasonable so far, but it means that now we like really need to like fucking kick the next leg up. Oh, so it's like this leg is gonna straighten out at this point, I guess. And in that time, this leg is gonna like try to like kick it up over here. Right? Something like that? So he's gonna come down and this leg's gonna come up. And then we just reverse. So this one now needs to come back and straighten out. Right? Which means that this leg has to be like touching the ground now. And then all of this stuff gets copied to the end. Why is one of these is like it's it's too slow, and then also like the kick from back to front, it's like it's weirdly like leggy. You know what I mean? Like there needs to be some sort of like asymmetry here, right? Like I think like all of this section here needs to be like moved. How do I fucking box select here? Here we go. You know what I mean? Like all of this stuff needs to come. How do I undo? Hello, here we go. So I want to like take all of this stuff and move it forward, and all of this stuff and move it forward. Kind of how it feels to me right now. Nope, wrong way. Jesus Christ. Maybe back? No, that's not right. Okay, let's think about this. So here, yeah, it feels like this time should be slower or faster, I mean, because so much less is happening. No, I mean, that feels really unnatural. Ah, here we go. Maybe that. But then he's like pausing too much. I don't really know what I feel like this should do. Maybe it's that like the legs can't be so in sync. Right from here, the right leg has a lot. Yeah, I don't really understand. Search web for images of walking animation cycle. I guess I am like a dumb, stupid idiot. I want like running. Um, I think we can figure it out. I don't know, man. I mean, it's pretty clear that this section is too slow. That's how it feels to me. But then when I like kick it up, it feels like even worse. Is it just that everything needs to come in? Like, is it just that everything needs to come in? I mean, that's faster. But it is still like, he's still lagging. Here. Boom. Boom. Maybe it's just because the leg's moving so little, it looks fucking weird. Can we try like running him forward like for real and see if that feels different? Hmm. Because like it seems pretty clear to me that like you can't pick up one leg unless the other leg is on the ground. Right? So this being when this leg comes up. Oh, it kind of feels like maybe this just needs to go away. And this comes in. Maybe that's my problem. Nope. That clearly needs to fucking happen. It's that there's a pause on his foot here. Can we delete the keyframes for the right leg here? Oh, wait, maybe that's a little better? No. But it's because, like, we need to apply the same thing to the left leg? Right, so it's on the left leg, we want to delete these keyframes. That's closer. Oh, maybe I deleted them at the wrong time. Maybe I wanted to delete this keyframe for the right leg? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Is that Mike Wazowski? It's close. Okay, maybe let's just not think about both legs at once. Let's try this again. So, yeah, let's just delete everything. Delete everything. Okay, clearly, whatever we did was wrong. So I do like this initial pose. I feel like that makes sense. Okay. And so now we just got to figure out what happens next. I guess we probably want like some acceleration in some way. do. Okay. But we're doing kind of like a laid back running animation like this. So he's going to be like, yeah, it does kind of feel like some sort of like circular motion does make sense, right? So it's like halfway through the, I guess it's not halfway, like a quarter way through the animation cycle, his foot should be on the ground. Then another quarter, it should be back pretty far. Let's just try to get like broad strokes right. Right? So like kind of like, what the fuck did I just press? This? Okay. Wait, that doesn't feel that crazy yet? Yeah, and then we just kind of like have to like change the acceleration curves a little bit. But that doesn't feel that crazy. So like where is he kind of halfway? It's here. So it means that the right leg is like, at this point, the right leg needs to be back here. About. Right? Kind of like hand wavy. Which means that here, it needs to be back. Ish. Right? Then here. Wait, is that right? Okay. Oops, what am I fucking doing? Boom. Oh, by here? By here, he needs to have made it all the way around. Right, so it's almost like here, he needs to be keyframed up like this. And then by here, he needs to be back here again or something. So this whole thing is like a 10 cycle animation. No, that looks like shit, obviously. Okay. I guess it's because there's some time in the air when you're running. And that's what I'm fucking up. I'm like trying to keep the feet on the ground all the time, and that's not how fucking running works. So how does running work? You're like jumping. So you like push down with the front leg forward. Then as you cross, the front leg touches the ground again, and then you're in the air again. Okay. So it's like boom, 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 boom. So is the left leg here is like on a cycle. Right? Boom, boom, boom. The cycle is like too slow, but whatever. So the right leg just needs to be on a similar cycle, and it's that here, when the left leg is forward, the right leg has to be backwards. That's what I'm missing here, right? Then here, that's right, and then it's... Can we get rid of like... Okay. Okay, so this guy's here. Then as he... So he's running like this. This hits the ground, which means that this guy's crossing when he hits the ground, right? That's kind of how this works. I think. Hand wavy. Then he's in the air for a bit. So this guy comes up like this. Okay, which means that this guy probably has to be like kind of farther back. And then they switch. So this guy comes down, and at frame 15, he should be here. And he should be here. Kind of hand wavy. Yeah. And then this guy has to get back to his initial position. There we go. We're so stupid, but we got there. I wanted to fast today and now I'm eating pizza. That's a classic. That's a fucking classic. Okay, cool. That's at least broad strokes. Not that fucking bad. Now we understand. The hips moving is so funny. Ew. Ew. I kind of think we leave that in, but that's disgusting. That's absolutely fucking nasty. Okay, so is there like okay, let's try to position these guys like a little bit more accurately now that we kind of understand. So in terms of like his body, how do we want his body to move? It's like every time he like hits the ground and launches, Like when he's like fully legs spread, he should be a little higher up, right? If we were to just kind of eyeball it. Then here, he needs to touch the ground, so he's back down. Then here, he's back up again. Then here, he's back down again. Then here, he's back up again. Probably the same place he was here. All right, that's something. Okay, now we need to move his like shins and shit, right? Obviously. So let's kind of fix his like on ground pose. Okay, so which leg is this touching? So this is like the left leg coming back. Okay. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go. So I kind of feel like we kind of do this, right? Where we kind of like bring it back a little bit more at this point. Then we go back, and when it's back here, his leg is like straightened out a little bit. I don't know, man. Doesn't really fucking matter. Then by this point, he's not trying to touch the ground with it. He's trying to like bring his leg through. So it's kind of like this, right? I assume. And then here, he should be back to the initial position. It feels like so rigid. Like, I feel like he should almost come like down more and bend his legs more. That's kind of how I'm feeling. So like, this comes down, this comes up like this. And then as he goes to here, I think that we need like maybe another keyframe in between that's like his legs are still like on the fucking ground, but like farther back. You know what I mean? Because like he's like pushing the ground with his legs. And then here, it's like almost like straighter, feels better, so that it looks more like cyclical. How do you fucking like run? Yeah, like something like this? I don't fucking know. How does that look? So he comes in, boom, boom. I think it's actually more like he's bending his leg too quick. Like this pose, I think makes sense, but it's like here, we want our legs to be like outstretched more and like kind of hitting the ground early or something. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, that looks fucking good. Right? So he comes in, he hits the ground, he's on the ground for a little bit, and he springs off. The back of your foot should be close to your bottom by bending the knees. Pull the weight forward. Yeah, but I'm also trying to make it look like he's like running like leaned back and stuff. So I think that this is kind of what I want. We need to fix the fucking where his body is. So here we want it so that here is duplicated. Fuck. Here. Okay. If that helps you, we also rock from side to side when walking. That might complicate things. Yeah, I'm not worried too much about this. I don't need it to look real. I just need it to look not like absolute. Like, it needs to look like something. Okay, so what do we do? Is like, on the way up, he's free to like just do his shit, right? But then it was here, we came down and we touched down a little bit early. Here, we had a pose that was kind of more leg bent, flat footed. It was kind of like this. And then all right, so something like this. Then, like a couple frames before, we had like kind of touched down on the ground a little bit. Kind of like this. Boom, boom. And then here, a couple frames after, we were kind of like still touching the ground, but with our like heels up. Maybe. Sure. Then this is all too slow. Hello? All bones? There we go. I almost feel like something like this. Sure. Sure. Ah! And then I guess he needs to be like flailing his arms a little bit too, right? Like, oh, ah! Where's his eyeballs? Why do his eyeballs keep disappearing? Guys, I'm not crazy, right? We've lost his eyeballs like 3 fucking times. Why? Like, am I fucking stupid? How have we done this so many times? Where are his eyeballs? Like, how are we losing them? I don't understand. But we've done this multiple times. And then we went on this eyeball and painted it black. Wrong eye. Maybe I should name my fucking shapes. Dude, am I fucking stupid? Which... Like, where is it going? Everyone loses their eyeballs from side to side from time to time. It's perfectly normal. This is the first time you're drawing the eyeballs. Okay, yeah, let's give him some arm movement as well. He's got to flail at least a little. My last brain cell funny with the exam, yeah. Okay. So pose mode. Pose mode. Okay. So when I'm running, it's which arm is forward with which leg? Hold on, I gotta stand up for a second. It's like it's the arm that's on the opposite arm from the one that's on the ground. Opposite arm from the one that's on the ground. Right? So we should go to this position and then we can kind of figure it out from there. Right? So this is his right arm. Why is his foot through the fucking floor? Oh, it's the one coming back. We didn't fix this pose yet. We need to fix this. His right leg needs to be more bent and kinked on the way back up. We missed that. Oops. I think I did that off axis. It's like this needs to be like this or something. Cool. And then on the other side, we need like the same treatment. Something like that. Oops. Oh, fuck. What have I done? I think that looks all right. It's funny, too, because it looks so low frame rate, which kind of makes it look funnier. Right? I don't know why. It's like the choppiness makes it feel like more like a cartoon, which is kind of funny. Okay. So this leg is on the ground, which means that this arm needs to be back. I think. Just kind of hand wavy, like something like this. Then, by this point, it needs to be like forward again. Hand wavy. Which means that like this position is going to be his default. I guess, right? So he kind of starts like this, and then he brings them back. Then he brings it forward. Then we need him at default position again. Okay. Cool. And I guess the other arm needs the same treatment. So when this leg touches down, he needs to be like fully back. Don't break his elbows. Like something like this. And then they should be kind of like circling a little bit as well, but we'll get there. Okay. Then when the other leg hits the ground, right here, it should be fully forwards. Okay. And then we have the like midpoint, which we keyframe and then move back to the beginning and then duplicate this with the end. Tell me he doesn't look fucking awesome, dude. Okay, I want him to be like rotating a little bit too or something. Right, so like here, I want them to be like, I don't know, just like that almost. Then here, it's been keyframed back. It's like so linear though. It's like almost like here, they need to be like up. You know what I mean? Like almost like this. Yeah. And then here, it needs to be coming down again. Instead of like, almost like here. I just want him like down a little bit like this almost. I don't know. Close. Oh, I was doing it in the wrong spot, I think. It's here I want him to be rotated down first. Which I guess means that here he just needs to be kind of like this. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's the shit. He's going a little too fast from here. Where is it too fast? It's like on the down to up. This he needs to like hold in like the upright position a little longer, I think. Looks like he's trying to shovel some food while he runs. I love the character expression. Looks like he's coding in Lua. It's like, fuck! Yeah, it's like this scoop towards his mouth is like too fast. So it's almost like all of this stuff comes farther out. And then here, he's like lagging too much here. So like this comes over too. Okay, and then he's like kind of pausing. I feel like maybe the animation cycle is 1 frame too long. That feels a little better. And then I'm almost down. Like, does his right arm need the same treatment? It kind of is funny just the way he's like charge. He's charging with his like sword up, but it's like wiggling back and forth. So I'm kind of down. The way this looks is very funny to me. There's a little bit of like there's some piece of this animation that's happening too fast. I think it's that like this frame is too much. Yeah, it's like his left leg is coming up too far. I think. So this just needs to be a little bit less extreme. Right, like maybe like this. I almost feel like this could come 1 frame over. Nope. It's just this has to be even less extreme then. Yeah, maybe that's fine. Okay, that felt okay, but then there's like some sort of like where it's this, I think also feels extreme. It's like when his right foot hits the ground, it goes like whoop, whoop, whoop. Which means maybe it was this one extra frame was making a big difference. Yeah, that feels better. That feels pretty fucking good, dude. LG, thanks for the tier 1. Much appreciated. Did I miss other subs today? I'm Steve O. Oh no, I got those ones. Those were a while ago. I'm kind of into it. Maybe I make this. Maybe. I mean, there's obviously more to it. I was curious about the blue Firefox icon I didn't know existed. Oh yeah, it's developer edition. And then the reason for the developer edition is I have an extension that I've developed that I don't want to post online that I want to use, and it's the only way for me to do that. What's the game? Okay, here is the pitch. We have a little guy. This is him. We've actually made him now. And the idea is that he is going to like, there's like a king of this guy. He's got like a little controller, and he's controlling this drone or something. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really understand yet. We'll figure it out. These guys are like really fucking stupid, and all they do is they just like follow like the shit that the drone drops on the ground. So the drone's just like, here are some little breadcrumbs, go eat those things. And he'll like run towards like the nearest breadcrumbs and then like run forward. So there's gonna be like a whole army of these guys, right? When they run into like other ones of these guys, I want them to like cut their head off or something, do some sort of like cartoony gruesome action, and then like take some part of the corpse and like put it in his backpack, right? Like my thought is that like you can create more of these guys. Like there's like some limited amount of like life essence or something, and you like yoink the life essence from his guy and you like put it in your backpack and you run it over to like the king and the or like this like sludge monster, and you like feed the sludge monster the like life essence of the guy you killed, and he shits out another guy, right? And then the idea is going to be that like there's this game that I played a long time ago called Liquid War. And I think I just where like the idea of this game. Hello. The idea of the game is that you have like chunks of liquid, and they're like oh Jesus Christ! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! So like the idea is that you have like this like army of little like green pixels and red pixels, and if you like attack from the back, they like eat each other fast, and if they attack from the front, they like eat each other slow. So I was trying to kind of like imagining like these guys run into each other and clash, but if they attack from the back, they just get like free kills, right? And so like I'm imagining some sort of like army game where you're like collecting life from the other guys and like creating new guys out of those guys, and they're like they're like swarms of ants or something. I don't know, but either way, I like the guy. Right? I think that this is like exactly what I was imagining. Not exactly, but it's close enough. Cool. 3:30. I think that's kind of 3 hours of just like character animation and creation. I think we call it there. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. I don't really know what we're gonna do. Maybe we try to like bring this guy into a game and figure out. I don't really know how to do like rigging in like a 3D engine. So, I mean, a 3D engine. I mean, I understand how to do rigging in like Godot. I'm saying like if we just do the whole thing from scratch, rigging is something that I haven't figured out yet. I assume it's not that hard. I assume you like follow the bones and you like deform the mesh. Each vertex is like blended into the bone movement by like the weight that it's painted or something. But I would like to try that. So maybe that's what we do for tomorrow. I think we call it here. I think this was fun. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, we stream most days around 12:30 Pacific time to 4 o'clock Pacific time. It is 3:30 Pacific time now, so anywhere between 3 hours ago and half an hour ago is when you should expect to see us live. Today was a little bit weird. Typically, the stream is kind of split into 2 segments. The like happy hour segment is 12:30 to 2, where we work on like stuff that I don't think that is very easily YouTube thumbnailable and titleable, essentially. And then the 2 to 4 segment is typically something that I'd post on the channel. If you want to keep up with that stuff, there's a YouTube link in the Twitch description where the 2 to 4 segment goes up. If you want VODs of the 12 to 2:30 segment or the 12:30 to 2 segment, you have to subscribe on Patreon or join on YouTube or subscribe on Twitch. Consider supporting. This stream will end one day, but the more money I make, the farther away that day comes. So just consider it. If you have X money, you can support any of those 3 places or GitHub sponsors, but on GitHub sponsors, you don't get anything back. Otherwise, I think that's it. YouTube, peace out, and Twitch, let's find someone to raid.